Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the LEGO Link channel. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing set 77013, Escape from the Lost Tomb, which is one of the 3 new LEGO Indiana Jones sets that was released on April 1st in 2023 for the return of Indiana Jones in this new movie. This set comes with 4 minifigures, and we get a scene from the first movie when they're finding the Ark in this tomb. And this set is a recreation of the old Lost Tomb set. I don't remember, I think it was just called Indiana Jones and the Lost Tomb. This is sort of a remake of that set, but it is a bit different. On the back of the set, you can see some of the different play features and all that. And yeah, there's a lot of play features and moving parts to the set, which we'll take a look at later on in this video. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the minifigures now. We're gonna move on to opening the set now. Alright, we've got the box open. Let's dump everything out. So inside the box, we get 4 bags. Bag 1, number 2, 3, and 4. And here's the sticker sheet. Here's a pretty big one. We get 2 base plates sort of things that they have to put outside. And we get this instruction manual, which is pretty big actually. It's one of these longer ones. And flipping through it, you can see it's a vertical one. You see all the different stuff in it. Nothing too interesting to note. So yeah, we're gonna get on, and we're gonna move on to the minifigures. So the first minifigure we're gonna take a look at is the mummy, and this mummy is a pretty nice figure. It has a lot of detailing on the legs. You can see there's a lot of bandages and wraps, and there's some of the skin showing, which looks a bit creepy. It's a bit creepy for LEGO. We also have some back printing as well, which is really nice detailing on the torsos. We have some tan arms as well, and the head looks pretty nice as well with some more bandages. Then we have this open mouth gaze with some white eyes. Yeah, it's a pretty creepy figure. There's some more printing on the back of the head as well. So yeah, overall, I think it's a great figure. And it's a weird addition to the set, but it makes for a nice play feature, which we'll take a look at later. So, this set gives us our first ever Sallah minifigure. We haven't got one until this set, and he looks pretty good and accurate to what he was wearing in the movie. There's some tan legs right here. We have a torso with a white vest, orange sort of belt, and a tan undershirt. And on the back, you can see more of that orange belt and the part more of that vest. Looks pretty accurate to the movie, as I said. And the face looks pretty nice as well. We have like the beard and then the mustache above him. He has like a grin on his face and also has some raised eyebrows. And he has this head wrap piece, which is one that was used on Dengar and also some injured civilians in the city. And it works well for this sort of Egyptian outfit. This set gives us an updated version of Marion Williams. I think that's her name. I don't remember her last name, but yeah, her first name's Marion. And this figure appeared in the older version of the set, which was the Lost Tomb. I think it was just called the Lost Tomb. But yeah, we have some nice dual molded legs with some ripped dress printing. And we have an accessory, which is a torch. And then we have some nice detailing on the torso for the dress. And there's a bit of printing on the back as well. You can kind of see it a bit better if I remove the hair piece. The back torso is open too, which is nice. More accurate to the movie. And her face on one side, we have this little smirk. And the other side of the face shows her with a sort of screaming expression when she sees all the snakes or the mummy or whatever. It fits her well because all the times in the movie she is screaming. But yeah, we also get this nice hairpiece, which I think was Hermione's hairpiece in the CMS series, if I'm not mistaken. But I have to look and check it out. Anyways, let's move on to the last figure. So, of course, the set comes with Indiana Jones with the new updated design. It comes with a pouch and the whip, which he did come with on his older version. Some leg detailing with a holster and a belt. And this figure is actually different from some of the other ones because if you didn't see already in my other review, which you can check out after this video, the player playing Chase has more of a suit and a tie. This one more has just a vest and a tan undershirt. This one also has tan gloves on. You can see sort of different skin tone. Yeah, so he's supposed to have gloves on, which makes him different from the one in the bigger set, because that one just has the regular hands. And we get the new hat and hairpiece. You can see the hair right there, and a nice detailing to make the fedora. And on one side of the face, we have this more smiling, smirk, grin, determined face. I like all the face detailing. And on the other side of the face, we get this more confused or worried or something like that expression. And it looks pretty good. I do like the new Indy figure. I think the hairpiece is good. I just don't really like the face. It doesn't really look like Harrison Ford too much. But yeah, we're going to move on to the set now. So this set is a pretty big size playset, and it's only $40. And we get 600 pieces. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video. But yeah, there's a lot to take in, so we'll take a look at each thing one by one. So I'm gonna have to start off with these giant statues. I think they're Anubis statues, and they look pretty good. And these were actually in the original set, but they're a bit smaller. These ones, they both sit on these stands right here, which have these bricks. We have some blue and gray bricks, and they both can swivel around. They're on the rotating plates. This one actually has a lever, which I'll take a look at that play feature later on in the video. We only have to take a look at one of the Anubis since they're the exact same. So, as I was saying, these statues are pretty detailed. They do have a lot of stickers for, like, there's one right here for this little waist cape. They have one here for his necklace. And there's a lot of black detailing for the legs and torso and hands, which are raised up in the air. The head is shaped, I think it's like a dog. I'm not really sure. I haven't learned much about the Egyptian culture and stuff. Yeah, we have like a little headdress on here, and the mouth can be moved up and down as well, which is nice. And the other one is exactly the same. So moving on to the actual build of the set. We have a giant kind of base plate sort of thing with dark tan on the bottom. We have some raised up tan right here. And also, there's a lot of these clips right here with some snakes. And we get green and blue ones. And this is supposed to represent when they fall into the thing, there's a lot of snakes there. And Indiana Jones doesn't like snakes, so they have to, like, fight them off with fire. And that's why all this fire is here. Because I think they set, like, a big fire in the movie. And ward off the snakes. We also have a snake popping out of this statue right here. So we have this nice sort of archway right here, made up of a lot of the yellowish, I think it's yellowish orange, I'm not really sure the color. But yeah, They have some sticker detailing on the side, so really some random detailing on this side. But on the other side, you can see that there is a sticker with R2-D2 and C-3PO, which is actually a reference to the old set and the movie. Because in the old set, they had this sort of plaque, which I actually have right here. They have C-3PO on it, and it was actually in the movie. They had it as like a little Easter egg in the movie, which is nice. So yeah, on the arch we have this little gray platform, and on top of the platform sits the golden arc, which can be taken off of this jumper plate right here. And this arc is updated from the old one. I've heard people don't really like this design as much, and it does look a bit different. But it looks fine to me. Not the best design, but it still represents it well. So we have a gray plate underneath. Then we have these golden handles, so you can take a minifigure or two and make it so they're holding it. Then we have this brick right here with some detailing on the sides. And then on top we have some more gold and these little clips with the bucket handles as like, I think they're supposed to be wings or something on top. I think it works well and makes for a nice looking arc. So looking out around on the walls, there's a lot of detailing. It's mostly a mixture of tan, dark orange, dark tan, and a bit of blue in between. So you have a lot of these tan bricks and a lot of these slope pieces that make it look like a cracked wall, old ruins. So yeah, we have like a big sticker over here, and there's actually some eyes hooking out of this one, which represents a play feature, sneak peek, that leads to the mummy room. And there's some more things on the walls here. Overall, this set just really reminds me of the old adventure sets. It has the same colors and theming. Yeah, but we have a lot more detailing up here. There's some more blue on top of these. There's a snake right here on this hole in the wall. And actually, there's actually a lever right here that's connected to this little thing on the, what is it called? It's something on the wall, this little bucket thing, and I don't know where it went. Here it is, actually. So there's a snake that doesn't come attached to the clip, and you actually load it in there, and you can make it fall out, because in the original set, they had this play feature where you could make the snakes come out of the walls, and they might have done that in the movie too. But yeah, for a better or view, if you were like looking inside, it just dumps out like that, which I think is a pretty neat feature and a good reference to the old set. But yeah, you also have some of these tunes on the walls, which do represent like a Lego Pharaoh figure that I'm not sure if it's representing a specific Lego Pharaoh, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's a nice sticker print. I wish some of these more were prints though. But yeah, so in the back area here, we have this small build, which I know a lot of people don't really like that this is just like back here. And I kind of don't really like it either. It just kind of juts out in the back, and the back is kind of like not very detailed. It has a lot of bricks and mechanisms showing, which doesn't really fit well with this. But anyways, we have this like more darker area, I guess you could say. It's more gray detailing. We have some of these sand green plates, which is also nice to get. And we have some more bricks. We have this little arch thing right here. And we have a sticker down here with some more of those eyes and spider webs. This is where you actually put the mummy. So this thing can actually be taken down. And it's part of a bigger mechanism that I'll show soon. We can stick the mummy on here, and there's a plate right here which stops it, this can stop, and it makes it so the mummy's lifted up, and you can actually drop the mummy, which creates a larger mechanism, which I'll show right now. So how this mechanism will work, you can actually put Indy on like the side of this, and the lever here, which I kind of mentioned earlier, you can actually pull it down, and the statue will actually fall and hit this wall back here, which is on a Technic joint, can be moved up and down. It does get very loose and can fall easily, as you might have been seeing throughout the video. This kept falling down, which is a bit of a shame. I wish it was a bit sturdier, but yeah, it would fall down there, and you take Marion and I almost said Harry, Indy. You come out here, you're escaping the tomb, because this is supposed to be representing them escaping out of the tomb, and they pass by the mummy thing on the way, and then it can be dropped down and jump scare them. Marion gets scared, Indy runs away, and they get out of there. I think it's a nice play feature, probably one of the best I've seen so far. I really like how smoothly this just falls and it knocks it over. It's just a clean play feature. Yeah, let's move on to the final verdict of the set. Overall, I think it's a very great Indiana Jones set. It has a lot of nice details, especially like the walls and the statues, and the arch is pretty good as well. You get a lot of these snakes, and it's pretty accurate to the scene. The minifigure is also pretty great. Getting Sallah for the first time, that mummy figure, which is back there, is pretty cool as well. And it's nice to get an updated Marion, and of course Indiana Jones as well. I really like the play feature in this set too. It's probably one of the big upsides to the set. Yeah, so it is only $40 for 600 pieces as well, which is another big upside to the set. And yeah, so I just really like this falling play feature, and the snake one is fun to play around with as well. And overall, I think I'm gonna give this set probably like a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good Indiana Jones sets, though it may be a bit bland for people who don't really like play sets as well, and maybe not be as displayable since there's like these big Technic things on the side. But yeah, overall, it's a great set, and if you guys want to see some facts about Indiana Jones, I recommend clicking on the video on the end screen now. Goodbye!